by thanking you all for being here. My name is Sinai Aguinaga, and my speech today is actually a metaphor about my life and about myself that will include this map of the world. Politeness is the flower of humanity by Joseph Joubert. I want us to explore that quote a little bit more. The whole point of comparing a flower to politeness is to point out how fragile the same concept is, much as how fragile my future would have been if I hadn't moved out of my country, Venezuela, to chase a better future here in the States. However, just as bright as the yellow color is, I left everything that once made me happy behind. So then, just like a butterfly flying through the ocean, I made my way to the US, where everything turned red, frustrating, and tough. But it had become my life. Unlike a flower, I did have the chance to choose my color, to choose my path to growing. As seasons go by, I started to bloom into a whole new person. I went through ups and downs, as high as the waves in the Atlantic Ocean. The waves hit me as hard as them crashing into rocks, but then caressed me at the shore. And parallel to a bee whose job and responsibility is to go through every flower collecting pollen, I got my first job and started to realize what responsibility really meant. That red flower that I once thought to be frustrating and tough, I turned it into my chance to shine. Passion for my growth ran through me as water runs through soil. And that is what happened. And that is when it happened. I met the love of my life. And I got married. All those flowers started to change from red to pink, from bitter to sweet. I always viewed the world as my garden, where I can plant as many flowers as I want to represent good deeds, my development, my family, ups and downs, my story. All of these events in my life changed my whole world. My garden. They made me plant some blue flowers along the way, but I always kept myself strong and fertile. The freshness of having a new and bigger garden with my husband made me even more hopeful that I can reach a place where I can keep my flowers always in spring season without a care in the world. Thank you so much for listening.